important announcement about the Jett characters. Uh-oh. Oh no. Wait, is that happening? Hello? No way. No shot. Are they doing it? Holy shit. Holy. Dude, I had a feeling. I just went to the website because I had a feeling, man. I don't know what I mean. I wanted to check, kind of, for the maintenance to see if anything else happened to the maintenance. But I had like a feeling that I needed to check the website. Okay, how much did they extend it? It's been completed and we've extended the cash bonus for 5 hours. Oh, just that they completed it. Wait, at 9:40 a.m. PDT. Oh, so it ended 20 minutes early? Oh, nice. And they did everything? Okay. But this is, interesting. I wonder if this means... Is this the Jett music? Well, that's a GMS nerf. Rip critical damage. Hopefully you guys didn't make a 250 Jett yet to get the critical damage block on the Legion, huh? Damn. Okay, so, oh, this is updated as well. I don't know when this was up. Oh, April 27th at 7:02 p.m. PDT. Read some clarification on equipment stats and skills and boost nodes for the Jett job transfer event. I like how they're calling this an event when they were just deleting a character. Jett characters. I mean, I guess this started with, it wasn't JMS. Where did they, it was CMS, right? Where they got rid of the Zen class, which was basically kind of a different version of the Jett class that was only, I think Zen only existed in CMS? Yeah, I know they, well, I know they replaced Mo-Juan basically to take its place. I always said, like, I don't think they're going to add Mo-Juan for us, but if they're gonna delete or like switch out Jetts and delete them, then there is a chance, I would say, that we will get Mo-Juan instead. But I think, well, okay, so to start from the beginning, like, you have limited time, limited resources, developing stuff for different regions in the game, blah de blah de blah, right? Allocating resources, keeping things up to date. The more you have certain stuff only exist in very few regions, the more it costs you in resources to keep everything up to date relative to how many people you're servicing with it, right? So this is just like a... I don't think this has anything to do with game balance, nothing to do with that. Well, to an extent, like, they don't want the game balance to be late, they don't want it to be haphazard, they don't want it to cost too many resources. Mostly just a financial decision on, like, keeping the game up to date and all that stuff. So if you're a Jett main, imagine being a Jett main. Wait, isn't my number one hater, isn't that guy a Jett main? Poor guy. I mean, it honestly sucks for him. I feel bad. If you actually like the class, it's not a bad class. If you enjoy the class, it really sucks that it's something like this can just happen. I guess another reason why, you know, maining a non-KMS class is always at a higher level of risk, not just, oh, bugs can come out or things get switched not as quickly because, you know, because of the lack of direct connection with KMS, but apparently you're just on the chopping block altogether with your class. You know, imagine spending a few thousand hours building out your character to a high level, and then you just have to switch over. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, actually what happened is I talked to someone at Nexon, and I was like, this guy hates me, so I want to ruin his life. So I'm going to make it so that the class gets deleted. That's actually what happened, true. I have that power. But yeah, this is an update. I'll read the update afterwards, because this is kind of like more going into detail. I'll just read what they said here. So this is Mjolnir with 2 L's. Is it supposed to have 2 L's? I don't know if that is. Well, Mjolnir. And I wanted to deliver this message to you all personally. I know it has been a while. I think personally you would do it in video, not in text. But it's been a while since I last communicated with you all. I realized I haven't actually introduced myself previously before I started my Pink Bean Bulletins last year. I guess I'll start with that. I was a Pink Bean Bulletin guy. I've been working on MapleStory behind the scenes for a while now, working with Savage Ace on the operational side of things since late 2017. Wait, did I meet Mjolnir? I don't think I did. I didn't meet Savage Ace though. I also worked with Anna while she was the producer here, still on the operational side of things. This past year and a half, I've been working with Savage Ace again, but this time with him as the senior producer and me as the producer. With that, the MapleStory team and I have a very difficult announcement regarding one of our beloved classes, Jett. I mean, you're saying like one of our favorite children, but you have 49 children. You know, you gotta... After careful consideration, we have decided to disable Jett's character creation after today's maintenance. So since that was yesterday's maintenance, so you can no longer create Jett classes, apparently. And remove Jett as a playable character around February of 2024. Okay, I will say they are giving ample notice here. It would be very Naxxon 2018 to just be like, we're this, you know, you can't make the characters anymore, and in like 2 weeks they're going to be gone as well. And it's like, at least now, you get a year where you can decide like, do I want to reach a certain goal on that class before it gets removed? Do I still want to go for Sacred Power? Do I want to start working on a different character? What is going to get carried over? So do I continue on the character or not? All of that stuff. Thank you, Zeman Kuru, for the Prime. Appreciate that, man. Welcome. I think it's... This must mean that they already have some stuff in the pipeline in terms of like skill balancing or anything like that. Probably. That they've already invested time in, and it would make more sense to just continue that on rather than just delete it instantly. Because if you're going to allow people to switch over, I would say it's okay giving them like a month or 2 so they can, you know, get their affairs in order. But giving them 8 months is, well, 9 months? That's quite a while. But, yeah, I mean, it's... I wonder if it's better or worse. I don't know what you guys think. It's better or worse to get this much head advance notice. The English term for that doesn't make sense to me. Jett is unique in that it's a class that is available in global MapleStory. This creates development challenges when we create... Is it really the only... Oh, wait. MapleSea removed... Did MapleSea... Oh, MapleSea discontinued Jetts, and they had to job change to... Did they have to automatically job change to another pirate, right? Wait, is GMS the only region with Jett? Other pirates. Was it Explorer Pirates or any pirate? I thought it was Explorer Pirates. Get the Jett to 250 and then switch it to a beginner so you can get a free 250 beginner. Oh yeah, for the achievement points. That's true. Yeah, the link skill is quite nice, so that'll be a bit of a loss. It's also something that people have to have like on their calendar like every 11 months to make sure to extend the duration of the Jett link skill, otherwise you lose. It's an interesting class. It has to be an explorer. Okay, that's what I thought, yeah. No Legion block. Yeah, that's true. You'd be doing it purely for the achievements. This creates development challenges when we create future content suitable for all MapleStory's 50+ classes. 50 plus. Oh, I guess there's technically 51 in entirety of MapleStory right now. Yeah, that's true. It adds complications when focusing on one region-specific class. True. So you're saying like Mojang and CMS is also going to get deleted then? Current Jett players may have noticed that new content sometimes contains bugs that only affects the Jett class. That's very true, but same thing goes for Hoyoungs. No, not Hoyoung, sorry. Hayato's and Kana sometimes, right? It's all non-KMS classes. I think Beastamers have been relatively unscathed, at least in recent years, but they definitely had their fair share, in the past. And these bugs can be difficult to resolve and take a long time. You have to get a team in Korea. It's very low priority for them because it's only like one region that gets serviced by it, so it's low prio. It takes a while to get to it, and then the first fix is probably not the full fix. Then you have to run it back again. Yeah. PT used to get banned randomly all the time. Oh, and their key was that key configuration reset? Was that also in Beastamer? To like last year? Okay, never mind. Beastamer is the same. Yeah, I mean this is all KMS stuff. Does this mean that they're gonna get rid of all the KMS? Well, I think that those classes are a little bit more safeguarded because other regions have those classes as well, right? JMS. Is it only JMS that has those three though? So if JMS accesses them, you know it's coming. Can be difficult to resolve. Going forward, we want to focus our development efforts on high-quality content that can be enjoyed by all players, such as new content and features. Well, all players except for Jett mates. So new content and features that will be released in the future. We'll be sure to provide more details about these exciting updates. Sorry, dude, and I have the IGN Energetic with 2 T's. Come on, man. Through our continued roadmaps and Maple memos, making the decision to remove Jett from global MapleStory was not easy, but we believe this course of action will allow us to provide a better service to you, Maplers. We understand this news may not come easily to our passionate fans and existing Jett players, all 3 of them, and we understand the concerns this may cause. Yeah. While additional details are to come, we would like to provide an overview on expected changes. We want to assure our existing Jett players that we have a plan in place to make this transition as smooth as possible for you. We'll be hosting a Jett job transfer event during the summer peak season with the first half of our Savior update. Wait, you're going to have limited time to switch? Tentatively scheduled for June 14th, in which we will allow existing Jett characters to transfer their character to one of the other 15 Explorer classes. Oh, so it's going to have to be an Explorer. But it's going to be one of all of these. Damn, that's interesting. It's at 15, so they're all in there. Yeah, 5 times 3. This event will run for several months between the summer and all the way through the winter game updates. Okay, providing ample time for Jett players to choose their new class and transfer their equipment. Okay. We know many of you have worked hard towards the progression. Dude, there's going to be some stuff where you transfer equipment and whatever comes out is going to be completely wrong. It's going to be like, oh yeah, we didn't think of that. Whoops. That's going to happen for at least like 1 or 2 things. Yeah, okay. We know many of you have worked hard towards the progression of your Jett characters. Do have plans to transfer equipment, but further details on this process will be shared at a later time. They're probably still working out the details. Additionally, any Jett character to have not transferred to a new class by the time the winter update ends, tentatively scheduled for early 2024, so early February most likely, will be changed to beginners. More information about the... Dude, imagine if Shisush finally comes back from on his boat that repairs oil rigs like once in a blue moon, and he's like bruh I just came back, bruh, where's my Jett? I only have a beginner. Oh man, I'm prepared for that. Like in a year or so he's gonna come back and he's gonna be all bruh and he's gonna come back to a fucking beginner. Oh no. You know what this does mean though? This might make it possible for people to get to beginners in the Arcane River. I wonder if they're going to relocate them if they turn them into beginners, or there are actually going to be beginners jumping around in the Arcane River with arcane symbols and everything. Huh. There might be some weird situations happen that Odium beginner. Yeah. They're really gonna have to like reset those characters and reset all those equips because there's a huge amount of limitations on beginners. As you guys know, you can't get into the Arcane River at all if you're a beginner because you need 5th job and you don't have a job because you're still a beginner, unemployed, keck. This is not transferred to new guys. Will changed. More information about the Jett job transfer is shared in future posts while keeping in mind Jett's unique skills such as Legion block, yeah, and Link skill, yeah. We also plan additional compensation for existing Jett characters. Please see details below. Compensation for each Jett character that completes the Jett job transfer event. Okay, so if you don't let it hang and become a beginner by default, but you specifically choose, then you will get the following items. Character name change coupon. Wow. Jett job default avatar coupon. Okay. Jett job default avatar coupon. What, can we see what that is? No. An avatar? Okay. Anti-gravity cycle SFFX mount. Okay. And a Cerberus symbol coupon. On description, Jett job symbol cash effect. Huh. The beginner thing is a terrible idea. They should automatically change them to Corsair and give them a job change coupon. Yeah, they're probably closest to Corsairs. As well as taking in feedback from perma beginner community that will prefer the default to be the change to a pirate class. Yeah, I can imagine that as well, because leveling as a beginner, as much as it's just like, some people will do it the hardcore way, but for most of the people, it's just getting carried and using level up potions. It would really suck if some level 280 Jett just became a beginner and then you have this perma beginner ranking that's now completely out of whack. It's kind of like when they allowed Jetts to, when they didn't allow Pathfinders to job change to Bowmasters and to Marksmen yet, right? It was mainly just because then now suddenly you could have like the highest level Pathfinder, but they never were a Pathfinder for a minute in their life. They just job changed and boom, they were there. Also, it's good that they announced it before Hyperburn. Yeah, because I hope that they at least have that in mind. But a lot of people probably, there was a decent chunk of people that was probably considering Hyperburning a Jett, and they still might be. But it's important to have all of the information. And you're right. That's probably why they announced it this early. In that sense, I think it's better to have more time than to have less time there. So, yeah. All intents and purposes, so far this is, you know, as bad as the news is. I think they brought it at a time and in a way so far that seems good. But you have at least made a Jett before this was announced. Then compensation given once per account after completing the Jett job transfer event. Trace, oh, this is updated. Trace of Jett, tradable within world, consumable 1 year duration. Use this skill item to obtain the following effects. Link skill at all stats, attack power, magic attack plus 35. Hey, it's a Legion piece. And all stat. Damn, that's a full one. Okay, so this means don't extend whatever buff you have in Jett from this very moment. Don't touch it at all, because as soon as maybe extend it until June 14th, but past that you're gonna get 35 all set magic, and that's the max you can possibly get for a year. But is this going to be on a character or in your whole account? A passive critical damage increase plus 6%. Wow, they all thought that we had a level. Wait, is that for level 250? It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, right? 60, 100, 140, 200, 250. Yeah, 250. Yeah, okay. How to use, that's the highest level one, right? Yeah. How to use Trace of Jett. The skill item will last 365 days during which used and traded within the world. Ah, this effect lasts for 30 days after the skill item. Oh. Once expired, the skill item can be used again to obtain the same effects again. Okay, you have a year to use it. And you have a year to use it, and you can trade it before you use it. And then the effects will last for 30 days. Once expired. Okay, so it's going to be an item that you can use on a character to unlock a skill, I'm guessing? Like a passive skill? That will give you... But it's a Legion skill. What is a Legion skill? What does that mean? But I feel like this is going to mean that every 30 days you're going to have to go to every character on your account to reactivate it. It seems like it's going to be character bound. Link skill I understand. You can just select link skill. But what does Legion skill mean? Is it going to be a passive member bonus? Or is it going to be a passive beginner skill? I'm not sure what they mean exactly there. Yeah, I think a passive beginner buff, I'm thinking. Kind of like the, what's it called? Like this one here, right? Like this one, like the Alliance Inspiration? Something like that, I'm guessing. But, yeah. But why would you call it Legion skill? It's a bit interesting. So it reads to me like you'll just have some kind of item that'll unlock that passive. I don't know why it doesn't just unlock the passive for... I don't know. For up to 1 year with the max state. That's probably harder to code. So they just make it harder for us to use it. It needs to be permanent? No, it doesn't need to be. You want it to be permanent. Magnificent Growth Potion. Growth Potion Selector Coupon. 100 nodes. 100? Wowie. Symbol Selector Coupon. That's my 100 nodes that I use for Project CRA that I'm getting back. Hell yeah. Symbol Selector Coupon. 100 Arcane or 20 Sacreds times 1. That's a bit. And then 10... 15-minute triple EXP coupons. Our players have invested a lot of time and effort into their Jett characters, so with 10 triple experience coupons for 15 minutes, we consider that a fair deal. Sorry. I want to thank you for your dedication to playing this class and to MapleStory as a whole. While we regret having to share this news, we hope that the job transfer event will help you continue your journey in MapleStory. Please don't quit! Thank you for your understanding and continued support, Mjolnir, producer, MapleStory. And then the addition up here... Equipment stats, scroll enhancements, bonus stats, potentials, and bonus potentials will be changed in respect to the job chosen during the transfer. Note, for example, transferring to a hero will change the primary stat to strength. Duh. Why won't you change the primary stat to strength? I think it means that it'll change dex percentage lines on existing items to strength percentage lines, right? That's what you mean. All skill and boost nodes, all skill nodes will be converted into their respective skill nodes for the job chosen during the transfer. Boost nodes will be removed and number of node stones will be granted based on the level. For details, this will be provided in a future announcement. Note this is separate from the node stone times 100 coupon for completing. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that might be a lot of nodes that you're getting back there. Hopefully that is fair. Well, it's not gonna feel fair, right? Because whatever character you like playing is just getting axed. That's gotta always stuck. If you have 2-line dex and 1-line strength, will it convert to 3-line strength? That'll depend on the algorithm they're throwing there. It could convert to 2-line strength, 1-line dex, or it could convert to 3-line strength, yeah. Tend to pre-cube your Jett stuff, because now you're gonna have twice the amount of outs, right? Or twice the amount? I don't know exactly, but you're gonna have more outs of hitting good potentials. Unless they have a weird algorithm and you roll 3-line strength and then they change it to 3-line dex. Partying. Nate, what level is your Jett? AKA soon to be another marksman. Do 55? How do you feel about this this stuff happening, bro? So to all the Jett players in the chat, what extra class are you guys getting? Interesting. All right. Cube Dex because Dex is free. Change to Corsair. I'm thinking vibe-wise with some summons. It does have a lot of mobility though. Zelpix is happy. Another hero. Beginner or Corsair. Okay. So Summer MapleStory New Age teaser. No, I didn't see that yet. You can link that. Mojang. Oh, you gotta change it to Mojang. I'm gonna miss that Legion crit when the trace expires. Yeah, true. I'm gonna miss that. I mean, I'm gonna miss that more than Jett. Honestly, I don't know if I'll miss that more than Jett because I don't know if I'll notice it in my damage. It's gonna be an overall nerf for people, and people might have to redo a few of the calculations with critical damage. Maybe if they were just on the cusp of certain rates. Made a Jett months ago, prepping for Legion, but never got around to it. Oh well, you have it. New peoples will not be able to create Jetts anymore, so... could care less about the class. Oh, you could not care less, you mean? Because you say could care less, it means you do care, right? Change to Arc. That is not possible. It has to be an Explorer class. Easy compensation, yeah. Gonna do an Aurora and change to a Bishop because it took me 1.5 years. I never made a Bishop in Aurora. Oh, damn, I don't have a Jett in EU. Rip. And about the teaser, they show literally nothing except the update. I know, that's what a teaser is. Link it. Free pot and coupons for the mains. Yeah. New Age is NA deleting GMS. Sectrix with another level 250 Explorer stonks. So they're getting rid of Jett. Yeah, so now they're no longer creatable and they're going to be completely removed as a playable character around February 2024, whatever the end of the winter update of 2023 will be. It is if you really want it. This better not be Rickroll, because the audio on this is going to the stream and to video. So if you're making me click a Rick Astley link and it's starting to play, you're possibly going to get me DMCA'd, okay? I can click it, right? You're almost 28, you're beyond that? Okay. Is it a stinky link then? Which one is it then? Which meme? I have 2 Jetts. Will that mean I'll get 2 traces of Jett? No. They said it's once per account. Okay. Well. So yeah, if you guys are going to be switching over, let me know. I think we're going to need to get a little bit more details on the trace of Jett on how it works exactly, just to have it absolutely ironed out. I do agree with what people were saying about changing it to a beginner by default. That doesn't seem like a good idea. To me as well, it would make much more sense if you would change it to a Corsair. And then with a job change available item on it, right? Yeah, when you log in, you're like, do you want to stay Corsair or do you want to change it to something else? Rather than, but then you just don't get the rewards for doing it during the event time, rather than just making a bunch of beginners. Because perma beginner, as much as it's like a very niche, and you know, you might personally think it's a huge waste of time, it's still a group of people who's dedicated to doing a certain thing, and the rankings are, I mean, they should probably just do it for themselves and not really care about those rankings, but the rankings are still there and they should reflect what it represents, and represents leveling the whole way as a beginner by, you know, any legitimate means necessary. And that's going to get definitely upset by getting some people in there. Although, you know, if you have a very high level character and you've kind of quit the game, those characters are just going to sit there as well. But yeah, you don't want to make people have to do the maths and like exclude certain people from their ranking system. That probably is not the good way to go. Yeah, I think Corsair is probably the good pick. Although then, you know, then Corsairs are going to be like, well, what the fuck? But I think those are already shared in Explorer ranking anyway, Explorer Pirate ranking. I don't know if that's still the same. The rankings have always been weird for Explorers. But yeah, I'm giving them the option to change. Why do I have a... Okay, there we go. Hourglass. I don't know, there's not one class that you can turn it into. Just turn it into like question mark ranking. And then when you log into the character, you have to... The first thing you have to do is select the class you want to play. And then, and only then, can you log in and go to the rest of the game. Alright, see if there's anything interesting in chat. I wonder if they will mess up and only change equipped items. Feelings to cheat if they somehow miss the transfer. Yeah, but if you miss the transfer, it means because you didn't play between June 14th and like end of January. I get that people taking little breaks, but if you quit for an extended duration, I mean, on a certain level, you're not really caring what's going on there that much anyway, right? And if you come back and you're like your main character that was like in the 270s or something, and you quit for 6 months as a beginner, you're immediately logging out again and never playing the game, probably. If it's, I don't know, if it's a Corsair, at least you can do something. Oh, by the way, they said they were going to... Did I read that correctly? That they said they were going to change the stats and everything, but they didn't... They didn't exactly say equipment. Yeah, okay, they don't have the details on that yet. Yeah, but you need to you need to change the equips as well, like the weapons and secondaries and stuff, right? Otherwise you can't do anything. Okay. You can still job change after being a beginner. I mean, that's true. So yeah, to everyone who has a decently high level Jett, and maybe you're not active right now or you haven't played in a while, consider this if you care at all about what's going to happen to your account and to your character. So the change should be available starting June 14th. The Savior update will indubitably get some more details before that time or around that time on the details of the transfer. Maybe some updates before that, but I'll keep you guys posted. Just wanted to make sure that all the Jetts out there were aware, and all the people who have a Jett on their account, which is most likely most of you because of the crit damage legion being huge, of course. I'll be reflecting this change as much as possible in my commands as well, which is going to have to, which I'm going to have to think about a little bit. It's mainly going to be the links and legion grid. Yeah, I'll think about that. But yeah, let me know what you think, and not just about, you know, whether this is like you think this is a good or bad thing that they're doing it, but also a little bit more on how they're communicating it, when they're communicating it, what kind of information they're giving. Because I mean, they don't. I'm sure that the people at this level don't like having to do this either, but it's probably pretty much like a top-down, like, yo, we don't have those resources for that, and other regions have already axed this class. Like, yeah, it's pretty much the way to go. But I like the fact that at least they're giving way more advance notice on this. But let me know what you guys think about it. Okay? Yo. And then before you go, YouTube watchers, look at this thing. It's so shiny. Dude, it's the best colors. It's the Will background colors. magenta and purple fighting. Is this the highest quality? Oh, shot. Yeah, 1080p. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Can I just say that these colors, that font, the spacey background, and the star almost looks like they're releasing Jett? With the explosion color and the purple and the space and like the sharp cornered A and the, I don't know, man. Are they releasing Jett because they're making a new space class and they think the Jett is too similar? Is that what's going on? I don't know, man. You decide. You tell me what you think, okay? I'm just here promoting X3 the Aaron 59's Ripped Summer Showcase video on YouTube, okay? I'm not subscribed because all of his videos end up in my feed anyway. And I'm in his Discord, okay? That's what you should be. Interesting. I'm seeing we can do one of the over analysis. We're seeing 2 stars, which is interesting because it could be any amount of stars, right? Like it starts with 2. You see a third one floating away here. I don't know about that. I don't know what's going on there. And you have to think as well, like everything in here makes sense, like is important in some way. What is this star doing right here? What is that? What is that? Why is it like flying away? And then these two are flying around. Yeah, super speed, super fast. And they smash together into a supernova. Right, and then that's this one right here and this one right there. But as you guys see, we've got 5 leaves on this thing. And the stem. What's up with that? What's up with that, chat? Whoa. Literally any anime bell? No. That third star's flying away, that's gonna come back in the lore, trust. Look, and they go all the way to the corner, and then they stop at the apex there. What is that? Like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Boom.